Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the Quantum Energy reading. I just did the Akashic Tarot reading and it blew me away. It was all about creativity and it's been a direct spirit message all about this creativity. We need to untap it. That's going to be the new wave of energy. That's going to be the way to solutions. That's going to be the way to bettering our days in April, tapping into our creative juices. That's where the solutions are going to come. Everybody's thinking out of the box, whether it's on the day-to-day being holed up or creative solutions for bettering our world right now. Small scale, large scale, it's all about creativity. So for the quantum energy reading, I want to find out what is the quantum energy we're dealing with in April. Let's see, what is the quantum energy? And it may actually tap into the guidebook. We'll use our intuition, but then go into the guidebook to get, because this is huge shifts. This is huge transformations happening right now. We are dealing with tremendous energy right now in April. They kept on saying, step into your strength. Keep rising up with peace, love, and strength all through April. Rising to the occasion was another message. Rising to the occasion. We have to keep our spirits up. We're looking for solutions. We're being creative in our day-to-days. Helping each other. We're divinely being there for one another. Let's see, what is the energy for April? Quantum energy for April. What is the best cards to show the quantum energy for April? Oh, the clear quantum energy for April. Ooh, oh, it's flipped out of my hand. The spirit is the healing light. The healing light. Yes, the healing light. And we have planning and action. Yeah, the energy is planning and action. There is a lot of planning and action happening. And when they kept on saying, rise up with peace, love, and strength, and it's the healing light that's helping us do it. Tremendous healing coming through as well. And we actually got the divine physician in the Akashic Tarot reading from March. There's a lot of healing coming through every reading that I do. So there's healing light coming through. The energy is of planning and action. We're all planning and action. There's lots of planning and action. I'll dive in for the more. Oh my gosh, and we have Ascended Masters. We have Ascended Masters. Look at all the spirit. We got two spirit cards, Healing Light and Ascended Masters. Okay, I am definitely, that's why they said make sure you have the guidebook nearby because we must dive in deeper for this. And now I know why, because of course we want to hear about the healing light, and this is miraculous change. Miraculous change. A beautiful spirit holds a brilliant sphere of healing light. A gentle yet powerful radiance reaches outward from the orb into your own heart. A time of great personal blessings is in store for you. Loving spirits are ready to bring their healing energy to you at this time. You can't make this up. If you have a physical condition that you seek to remedy, meditate on the part of the body involved and allow spirit to bring divine light there. You can use all the tools at your disposal, traditional and metaphysical, to generate the healing that you long for. So be conscious and intuitive in all your self-healing. If it's a mental or emotional issue you're dealing with, call for the angels to fill your mind and heart with their healing love. Even relationships can benefit from the incredible power of divine love. Meditate on the light within and around you. Ask for guidance and healing and let yourself be willing to receive. This upright card brings a message of potential miracles in your life. Connect with the loving healers in the spirit and angelic world, and don't forget the unlimited blessings that come from the ever-present energy of the divine. Wow. And the affirmation is, I invite the healing energy of the angels and the divine, and I open myself to the healing power within. Open up to the healing. We're opening up to the healing, and that is the plan. I mean, that's our focus, right? And then the next one is planning and action. And it's all about the healing. The energy is healing and planning and action. We're all in planning and action mode. That's all we're doing is planning and action. Planning and action. So I actually think this healing is helping with this. Here we go. Energy. Hold on a second. planning and action, get ready and go. Get ready and go. A watch, compass, and pencil lie on a street map that shows a castle in the distance. It's clear that someone is planning a trip or even preparing to run a race. Although your challenge now might not be a literal race, this card is telling you to get ready for some major planning and action in your life. It may even indicate a trip or a move. It's a time of acceleration for you. To take advantage of this energy, make your goal a priority now. If you need to strategize and make special plans, be sure to get going on these preparations soon. Then follow up these plans with focused, regular action in the direction of your desire. When you're engaged in this type of devotion, the universe takes you seriously and responds. So gather your thoughts, make your plans, jump into action, believe in yourself, and allow that energy of belief to move you forward to the finish line. Yeah, I feel like we're grabbing that ball of healing light and running forward, planning in action. That's what the energy feels like in April. That's what we're all motivated, right? Affirmation: today's action creates tomorrow's results. I choose to take action in the direction of my goals. We're focused, the Spirit's coming in with a lot of healing, and we're supposed to charge forth with this planning and action. It's time to get ready and go. There's a lot of action in April. We're all motivated by the spirit of healing, and then we have the spirit of ascended masters. So to have these two spirit cards is pretty phenomenal, which is why they wanted me to have the deck nearby. Ascended Masters is Jesus, Buddha, Hilarion, and Saint Germain. The spirit world is filled with dynamic entities who long to assist you in all the areas of your life. Some of these are the Ascended Masters, those who have lived on the earth plane before, and they now work from the energetic realm. This card is telling you to look at your life and open up to the master that most resonates with the solution you're seeking at this time. In the upright position, this card is bringing you the presence of the high masters of enlightenment. Yes, including Jesus, Buddha, and others of profound spiritual influence in the world. Jesus, represented by the dove, comes with unlimited healing power. This right here. Listen, so much. We got the healing light. We have help from the ascended masters with this planning and action, with the moves that we're making. That's what I'm feeling. So here we have Jesus, represented by the dove, comes with unlimited healing power. No matter what your religious persuasion may be, he can bring you miraculous assistance with physical, mental, or emotional healing. As the master of love, he can open your heart to experiencing the unconditional love you deserve to have for yourself, and he can bring a more loving attitude to your life and your world, as well as greater compassion to and for the people around you. This is where we're all coming from now, this heart. There are several historic figures called the Buddha, including Gautama and Shakyamuni, represented here by the lotus up here, which is beauty growing out of the mud. The Buddha brings you to greater consciousness and enlightenment. Look to him for assistance in meditation and spiritual understanding, and for achieving inner peace in difficult times. This is what we need in April. That's why they're coming through. It's a difficult time. It's a rough time in April. We have healing light, though, that's telling us to go forward, planning and action. And we have a lot of ascended masters' help. He's also the master of detachment. So if you're dealing with addiction or obsession of any kind, even obsession or desperation concerning your goals, his would be the guidance you seek. These are just two of the ascended masters this card brings, open to all who can bring the spiritual wisdom that could change your life right now. And the affirmation is, I invite the guidance and energy of these ascended masters, and I gratefully request their assistance right now with whatever issue you wish to bring them in for. They're here. They're coming through in April. So we have a lot of spiritual help right here, and that's why they wanted me to keep the guidebook, because this is really important. We're not alone. They're here through this time. They're here through the planning and action, the energy that we need to take through April. There's a tremendous healing light coming through, and there's ascended masters coming through here. So let the light shine into your heart. I also feel like we're all being there's tremendous healing coming through, and we're also communicating from the heart. We are much more compassionate across the board, across the world with each other. There's a lot of planning and action again coming through, all concerned with healing. There's healing mentioning all through this reading, and there's tremendous ascended masters, and connect with the ascended masters to give you peace at this time is coming through as well. So let's see, what are the other messages that want to come through besides healing and ascended masters and the planning and action we need to take? Ooh, now let's get some more. Ooh, ooh. Oh my God. The consciousness they want to bring forth is optimism. It's optimism, and the ascended masters are here for it. The healing light is here for it. The energy that we move forward with the planning and action should be one of optimism. Yes, go forward with your planning and action in a consciousness of optimism. That's what they're here for. I have chills now. This is the whole purpose of the reading. This is what they want to bring forth. When you're looking at the ascended masters and the healing lights, you go forward planning and action, the energy of planning and action with a consciousness of optimism. It's very important for April with everything that's going on. So let's see, the consciousness, the number one, consciousness. Yes, 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 yes. And you know what it stands for? Bright future. It stands for bright future. She's standing there, and it stands for bright future. A woman looks joyously at a sunrise over a beautiful valley. Abundant fruit hangs on the trees that surround her. This is a card of great value and achievement. Your reality is shifting in a much more positive direction. Look for an exciting new development in money, romance, or your career. This could also manifest as a personal accomplishment or a creative success. And I'm telling you, they made me mention the Akashic Records reading I got for April. It's all about creativity. It's all about what we're creating right now. Old blocks, listen to this, old blocks are falling away, and you are choosing to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can't make this up. The Spirit Pick Me Up reading, we literally got the card, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. This is what the Ascended Masters want us to go forward with, knowing in our hearts and minds for April. Right now when you're seeing this, okay? Old blocks are falling away, and you are choosing to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's an increased optimism taking hold in your attitude, and you're finally determined to raise your consciousness to a more positive outlook. This reveals a much more beneficial mindset than you may have had in the past. Your attitude of optimism ensures that a very bright future, perhaps one you may not have been expecting, is on its way. And the affirmation is, I choose optimism and joy throughout each day. I look to the future with hope and excitement. And that's what they want to end it on. This is beautiful. Healing light. There's tremendous planning and action going forward. When energy, you're planning and action and go forward. There's ascended masters here to help us with that, to lift our consciousness to one of optimism as we go forward on the steps with planning and action. It's time to go. It's time to do things in April. A lot of creativity. If you didn't see my Akashic Records reading for April, it's all about creativity. Tapping into your creativity, staying uplifted, come from a place of optimism for the future. There's tremendous healing coming through spirit-wise. The healing light, ascended masters, we're not alone. We're so divinely supported right now through this time of change. And it's us taking the energy, the new plans, new actions that we're making, and stand there with optimism in April. Stand there looking into the future. The light at the end of the tunnel, they said. Tremendous, beautiful reading, Healing Light, Ascended Masters. Have a great April, and this has been the Quantum Energy reading. Take care. Bye-bye.